Hello, welcome. Welcome, new subscribers. Thank you all for being here. Today I'm sharing a story that began as a secret. And what I'm going to do is weave so many forks in the road of which new earth you want to be participating in. Where is your attention? Where is your focus? So the reason I'm sharing this secret is because word is out. So in 2014, I was gifted some currency. And I was told that there was certain currencies that were going to be revaluating. And there would come back to their true, their true value. So it's been a lot of going down rabbit holes of truth of what our currency has been all about, especially learning about the US currency just made out of paper with no mineral or, not gold backed like it once was. So what I've been envisioning over the years, I end up finding a group mainly of light workers and just holding the vision of when the currencies get reset, and just like light workers flooding the earth with their humanitarian projects or helping other people with their projects, especially the technologies that are being withheld. And so that's one vision I've been holding. But before that, and see, I have a hard time saying this, but it was a prophecy that came to me. And I've revisited it again because we just had the summer solstice. So it's been a 10-year anniversary of getting a channeling by asking a question, asking Mother Earth how I can live in balance and harmony with her and all creatures. And the answer, this was the summer solstice 2008. So in 2018, basically, I'll read it to you after, but basically this is another fork in the road of, where you want to put your attention and co-create with others who, are focused on this is the universal basic income. Another way is the cryptocurrency. But the one that I envision the most is no money, a society with Michael Tellinger's vision. And he had that vision and had people supporting and holding that vision with him, even to gain a partner that would create free energy for this town. And his thoughts were one small town, if they could live without money and work as a community, then that will ripple out. So he finally found a mayor here where I live in Ontario. And so we just had our Ontario elections, and I just, expanded my vision to see if, one small town can change the world, then one province can change the world, to one country can change the world, to all countries. That beautiful domino effect. So I really want to read this because just to show you 10 years ago of this idea that nobody listened to. It's not an idea, it was a prophetic answer. And, I've put it out over the years and just have had crickets because it just seemed too impossible a dream. But now, there's many forks in the road. There's many paths to choose from. And it makes sense on a personal level, if we have a goal, that it happens first in the, in the mind and the invisible before it becomes visible. So why not, gathering, gathering more in strength for more people to visualize it. Okay. So I believe, I was living in BC at the time, so I believe it was the ancestors that answered me. So my question, I asked Mother Earth to teach me to live in balance and harmony with all my relations. Okay, that's how I worded it. All humankind would live a life of quality because we would all be paid the same. One position no better than the other. We are all equal. It wouldn't matter what work you would do because we would all be paid the same. Because we would all be part of the same web. Because we are all part of the same web. So, I had no idea 10 years ago that universal basic income would be something people are championing for. I really don't even know. I've looked into a little bit of it, and 2017 with Elon Musk, he talked a lot about it. Okay, so then I'm given the description of like the spider web. When the system falls apart, this is our fall from grace because we have lost touch with nature. The function of the web, the spider web, doesn't happen properly if it's not whole. Everything is connected. There's no part of the spider web that is more important than another. When creating the design, sorry, so there's no part of a spider web that's more important than the other when the design is being created. And, I'll be able to elaborate more on this. I'm just reading it as it came through. But if there's a hole in it, it cannot function. So if we're all paid equal to do what Spirit brought us on Mother Earth to do, we will live in the best quality. No more budget cars, no more budget food, no more budget plastic products. We will not have to fight to heal ourselves. And Mother Earth will be able to heal herself and bring the animals back. As we heal ourselves, we release the density from her. So she can work on regenerating herself because the animals are still here on the blueprint. And so then it was just like the subconscious has a perfect blueprint inside our bodies. If you have enough faith and discipline to visualize perfect health, you will have it, and your body will not have to waste energy repairing all the emotional muck. Then I was asked, what happens when we are plugged up? If we were to plug up our ass, I got that word, then we would die. So similarly, humans are plugging up Mother Earth. She needs to flush out the toxins. Our part is to visualize paradise. And so then I wrote, with the help of the cosmos and love in our heart, we're doing our part. Then I had Isaiah 11:6. And so I guess my visualization of paradise, I don't know. The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie with the goat, the calf and the lion and the yearling together, and the little child will lead them. So I guess, the cosmos came calling like a year later. And it has been preparing me to help other people through the ascension process. And the cosmos sure gave me courage, but it I don't know what to say. Visualizing paradise. I've seen it. I've been in a sweat lodge and I've seen the new earth. For the summer solstice, I had a friend come over and we did a ceremony and spoke in the words of the new earth, so when two or more gathered. And yeah, so in 2008, and August 8th is also another anniversary for 10 years that I want to do another ceremony. So August 8th, 2018, to do this yoga cosmic love breath to the currency. So we did it on the summer solstice to the world leaders with the Ho'oponopono. And that's fine, but the root of it is the currency. So, doing forgiveness and infusing the world's currency with love is the plan. So, yeah, it's only possible through my Patreons because the Yoga Cosmic Love Breath has been a gift that I've been giving unconditionally to the world since 2009. Just part-time, and then I became ill and I've had to let go of my other yoga business and focus more on the pranayama. And what a crazy journey, bringing in the cosmic consciousness. And there's a whole playlist on this channel. So I'd love for you to join the community over there as well to learn this breath and breathe love as one. And yeah. There's just so much to muse. I've just been away at a cottage all last week, so I'm really in slow mode and total reflection. But big love to you all. Thank you for finding me. I'm really, an elder calling out to my cosmic family and the children, because my whole Patreon page is because of a promise to my granddaughter to make the world better for her and all children. So you can read the story over there. And adding our love as a legacy. And the cosmic love brought me to the magic, so more magic for the children because they're already magical. So which dimension, which multiverse, which new earth are you co-creating? Tell me below. Maybe there's a whole different one I don't even know of. I'd love to hear it. Big love. Thanks for being here. Bye now.